Welcome back here with headlines today, and we are cutting into breaking news that we are just getting in. Reports suggest that there has been fresh firing in Paris. What we are talking about is it's the south of Paris. It's happened a day after the deadly terror attack in Paris itself. The fresh shooting has been reported in the southern part of downtown Paris. A French police officer has been wounded. That's the latest that we're getting in. Now, this comes in clearly a day after the deadly terror attack on the Charlie Hebdo office that left 12 people dead. Any connection between the two? Well, it's still not clear. But what we do know, and we can confirm for our viewers, is that an incident of fresh firing has been reported at the police. This has happened in the south of Paris, and one police person has in fact been injured in this particular incident. No clear connection between this attack and what had happened yesterday. The initial information suggests that now, of course, the latest that we're getting in is that two police officers have in fact been injured in this firing incident. Now, all of this, if we put it in perspective, a hunt has been on for the perpetrators of the dastardly terror attack which took place at the Charlie Hebdo office yesterday, and the latest that is filtering in, and these are visuals that we're getting in, and we're going to try and cut across to my colleague Lavina, who's right now in Paris getting us the very latest on the story for information. But what we can sadly confirm that there has been a fresh incident of firing. It has taken place in the south of Paris. The downtown area is what is being reported, and two police officers have been wounded in this attack. Exactly what transpired, we're going to try and get in more details, and if at all, the two incidents and what has transpired today and yesterday do actually tie in together. We don't quite know. I'm going to cut across to Lavina. Lavina, can you take us through the latest incident of firing in south of Paris, and what are you witnessing? Just talk us through.
We do not know whether these are connected incidents or not. What we do hearing, and I'm moving in that direction, is that a police officer has been seriously injured in the second shooting in Paris, and the gunman has said to have escaped in the metro after automatic gunfire. That was reported in Montreux, if I'm not pronouncing it wrong. And there are reports that there might be one person who might have been arrested, but we are not. This is not confirmed news. But the policeman has been badly injured.
Lavina, we know that we don't quite know yet whether both the incidents are going to be tying in together at some point of time, but we're going to try and connect the dots for our viewers. This also comes on the back of that heavy policing which is in place as we speak and trying to find the perpetrators. About 7, if I'm not wrong, have already been detained.
Sorry, come again, please. I could hear you, the last part.
All right, do stay with me. Lavina, I'd urge you to stay with me. We are joined right now by Sebastian Francis. He's from Radio France. He's on the phone line with us. Sebastian, I appreciate you talking to us. Can you just quickly apprise us of the latest firing that has been reported in the south of Paris?
Yeah, that's what you were saying earlier. I mean, at least that my information from Paris is that definitely there's at least one woman that's been taken down. We don't know her condition right now, but a policewoman following actually. Some interaction, some car racing on the southwest of Paris, just at the outside of something that would be like Gurgaon for Delhi. So it's just at the outskirts of there, and then since at least the policemen that we heard talking, mentioning the possibility of using Kalashnikovs, automatic weapons. Again, that draws a possibility, or at least a comparison with the attack yesterday. That's as far as we can go as for similarities between the two incidents. And the police very tense this morning. I mean, all the police have been actually deployed following this highest level of terrorist level of alerts in all the region of Paris. So we can imagine that the policemen are really in the highest alert right now.
Sebastian, we do know at this juncture that there is no clear empirical evidence if what happened today and what happened yesterday do actually tie in together. But what you can talk us through is that it seems to have, at least on the prima facie, has come at the back of that massive hunt launched in Paris for the perpetrators of the barbaric crime yesterday.
Yeah, indeed, but it seems that the way things developed early morning, and it was still dark, I think around 6 a.m., it was still dark, and it seems that it was not while policemen were chasing anybody. So the the clash was not provoked by the policeman. And also we have to mention that this municipal policewoman that's been gunned down, which are not usually involved in any kind of high-level chase. So those are low-level police force.
Right.
That's been someone that's just been patrolling on the street, if you want. So it seems that there has been a deliberate attack and real spontaneous and targeted attack, if we can.
And Sebastian, then it is fairly worrisome, isn't it? Because with what earlier on information did suggest that it maybe could have been a chase or it could have been at the back of the hunt, but now you're saying it was completely not related to the manhunt which has been launched, but more to do an unprovoked attack in a separate part of Paris.
It seems, separate part of Paris, definitely that's the outcome of Paris. Unprovoked attack, that's the way I see it, because of the testimonies that we received, that there was no chasing by police prior to that firings. So for me, it seems to be definitely not following a chasing, yes.
Sebastian, I understand that this incident has just occurred and there's only that much of information that's coming in, but with what you do know, can you take our viewers through the sequence of events and what happened?
Yeah, my colleagues who were actually interviewing the people there told me that there was a chasing.
Sebastian, just stay with us. We're going to dip into the latest that we're getting in on various news feeds and we're coming back.
Très attentivement la situation. Et nous voulons dire aux Français, à travers vous, toute la mobilisation qui est la nôtre. Saluer aussi le fait que nos concitoyens se soient rassemblés hier, ils le font encore aujourd'hui, cette fin de semaine incontestablement. Cette volonté de nous battre pour nos libertés, pour notre démocratie, pour notre tolérance. Et puis enfin, et j'ai l'occasion de le dire ici, appeler, je le demande bien sûr aux organes de presse d'être particulièrement prudents sur le type d'informations et de messages qui aujourd'hui sont diffusés sur vos ondes, parce que toute information peut aussi mettre en cause le travail d'enquête et poser des risques à la fois de sécurité et pas permettre l'interpellation. Donc j'en appelle aussi à la responsabilité de chacun. Hier soir, cette nuit, ce matin, circulent des informations, souvent sur la toile, mais aussi sur vos ondes, qui peuvent nuire encore une fois au travail des forces de l'ordre. L'information est totalement libre, les questions sont légitimes, mais j'en appelle là aussi vraiment à la responsabilité de chacun. Merci.
Third was the Prime Minister, Manuel Carlos Valls of France, addressing the media. We're going to slip into a quick break, but right before we do that, I want to go across to Sebastian with us. He's still on the phone line with us. Sebastian, if you can, before we dip into a quick break, is it possible for you to translate for us on what exactly the French Premier said?
The Prime Minister just said that he was saying that it was legitimate for the media to ask questions, to investigate, but he was also calling the media to be very cautious with the information they were releasing, not to create more fear, not to create more analogies or, to draw conclusions further, whether it's with, Muslim communities, whether it is with targeting or drawing, any accused or targeting any accused that could be involved in this attack yesterday. So it was actually preventing, trying to draw a line of, without curbing.
Appealing to the people to keep calm and not to target any particular community.
And media, definitely. Without curbing the freedom of expression, trying to appease also the media, not to go too far.
Appreciate you joining us, Sebastian, but do stay on with us. Well, that's the latest that we are following right now. Initial information does suggest that there has been, and we can confirm that for our viewers, a fresh case of firing reported the south of Paris, on the outskirts of the city. One police woman, as we speak, we do know has in fact been gunned down. We don't know about her medical condition just yet. And what seems, and that is in fact worrying at this juncture, is that this seems like an unprovoked attack. It did not come on the hunt that has been launched in Paris to find the perpetrators of the crime which took place yesterday.